In for a bit of a classic here with any luck. There you see the confirmation. Yang won very, very quickly as well, whereas Shetty was forced to go 3 games. So maybe that might have an impact in terms of a bit of fatigue potentially for the Indian. There's the race to the HSBC World Tour finals. Kunavat Viditsan, the newly installed world #1, leading the way currently. And leading the way into the arena is Ayush Shetty, the 20-year-old Indian, who was quite brilliant yesterday against Joe, who of course is a top 10 player in the world. And Yang, who is 3 years Shetty senior, and will certainly have fair level of support inside the arena here, the Mid-America Center.
Okay, I've got black or red. You choose.
2 love on the
red.
head-to-head,
So
as you
black
can
is for
see.
you. Red. You serve. This side. Have a good match.
Both of those meetings, incidentally, last month, I think they were in the space of 12 days. Both went 3 games. Most recently, a round of 32 at the Malaysia Masters. So Ayush Shetty, 20 as I said. World rank 34 is his best, as you can see. He's a big man, 6'5". He's got good memories of the USA. He won a bronze medal at the World Juniors here a couple of years ago. Well, not in Iowa, it was in Spokane, but on US soil. And I don't think we should be too surprised that he's made it this far. He got to the semi-finals of the Taipei Open last month. Lost to Cho, actually, ironically, who he beat yesterday, as you can see there. And from a game down. Also made the semi-finals of the Orleans Masters in March. The 23-year-old Brian Yang ranked at 33 in the world. He's been as high as 21. That was just over 2 years ago. Canada's youngest ever national champion. It's back in 2019 when he was only 18. He's an Olympian, double Pan Am Championships gold medalist. The first 2 rounds were the toughest. Since then, he's been really good. Got to the quarterfinals of the Taipei Open last month. Man in the chair is Paul de Kuiper from the Netherlands, and the familiar figure of Jörg Huppertz of Germany. Just hidden, there he is. He's the service judge today.
Ready to play. Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Brian Yang, Canada. And on my left, Ayush Shetty, India. Brian Yang to serve. Love all. Play.
So here we go then, this men's singles final.
One love.
Good judgment early on from Shetty as that drops
Service
long.
over. 1-all. Service over. 2-1.
Well, Yang
3-1.
clearly wants to play an offensive game here. That was a great pick-up by Yang, it really was.
4-1. Service over. 2-4. Three, 4.
Well, that stayed hit.
4-all.
Yeah, it's just winning the tactical battle, Yang, at the moment.
Service over.
Shetty,
5-4.
from mid-court, has been unable to breach the Yang defences, and that's an easy put away for the Canadian. Out the back by a distance.
6-4.
That's better. Got a little bit of angle on that.
Service over. 5-6. Six all.
Just missed that.
7-6. 8-6.
Oh, beautifully placed. Yang just had to turn and watch.
9-6.
Floated into the corner of the court. Fine shot.
10-6.
So, a handy lead, 5 points up. Shetty after Yang had actually led early on, but it's the Indian in control at the mid-game break.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds.
So
11-6.
One spot between these two on the world rankings. Yang 33, Shetty 34.
Service over.
It's hit very cleanly by the Canadian.
11.
Good placement again from Shetty.
12-7.
Earlier in this game, he was just firing those jump smashes of power straight at Yang, and they were coming back with interest. Now he's just trying to get closer to the lines and moving Yang around, sacrificing a little bit of power for much increased accuracy, and it's paying dividends. Well, that's the best shot he's played. That was arrow straight down the line from Yang.
8-12.
Great pick up from Yang, and it wins him the point in the end as Shetty goes long.
12. Brian, can you show? Nine 12.
Well, that was terrible misjudgment by Shetty. That was
10,
way in.
12.
I think he could believe that he had misjudged it so badly. So Yang right back in this opening game now, just a couple of points behind.
Service over. 13-10. Thank you. Service over.
Well, the way things are going, this is going to be a very long match because we're going to get the moppers on almost every point. Both men diving around. Yang looks to have the greater penetration of shot at the moment, even though he's behind. I think Shetty's got more of an all-round game. That's what makes it an intriguing contest.
Thank you. Eleven, 13.
Judge that one a bit
Service
better.
over. 14-11. Service over.
That was a bit of a snatch.
12,
from the Indian.
14.
Well, a little bit of luck with the net call, but Shetty is inviting Yang on. He's paying the penalty here.
14.
(12-7) at one stage, he led. So Yang's won 6 of the last 8 points, and if anything at the moment, looks the more likely in this first game.
Service over. 15-13.
Yang's doing brilliantly to stay in the point, and when he's done that before, he usually wins it, but that was
16-13.
one of the worst shots he's played, actually. Did so much hard work to keep the rally going, and then rather timidly surrendered it in the end.
Service over. 14-16.
got to say that Yang has been much more adept at getting Shetty's more powerful shots back than vice versa. However, the Indian has a 2-point lead, getting towards the business end of this opening game.
It's okay. Show me.
Well, I think we might need a bit of medical assistance here for Shetty. Knee, is it? Not surprising. I mean, he's been on the deck so often, even in the, how long have we played? 15 minutes. Obviously, we can't have any blood on the court, so that's why these precautions are being taken. Shouldn't take very long. Put some kind of a protective plaster on that injury. Because to me how to move that knee. Yeah, I'd test it as well, but I think all is well. So we're going to resume at 14-16. Yang serving.
14-16. Play.
Yeah, Yang was all over him. All over him in that point.
16.
Does happen sometimes that when you've had such a phenomenal win, and that victory over Cho Tien Chen yesterday that Shetty had was a phenomenal win, best of his career, you do sometimes get a reaction in the next round. So you kind of come in on such a high. That's gone long, and now Yang is level.
16 all.
I think he looked the more likely. Remember that Shetty at one point enjoyed a big lead. 11-6, 12-7. Well, he's found one there.
Service over. 17-16. Thank you. Ayush, back on court.
Just long.
18-16.
Great pick up there from Shetty. That's gone long.
19-16.
It's a good lift actually from the Indian in the middle of that rally. There was some venom in that though from Yang.
17-19.
Well,
18-19.
a little fortunate, but it wasn't the worst shot in the world either. And when you play it from that range, always the chance it's going to hit the tape and give your opponent a problem. Oh, stunner. Absolute stunner. It will be challenged.
Called in.
So you should reserve judgment on the word stunner until we see what Hawkeye says, but I think Yang is almost forced to challenge this, regardless of whether he genuinely thinks it missed the line. First impression was it was good. And it was.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
So, a couple of game points here for
Service
Ayush
over.
Shetty.
20, game point, 18. Play.
Oh, brilliant. It's a great pick-up that from Shetty. And he takes the opening game 21-18, not without a few scares and
First
alarms.
game won by Ayush Shetty, 21-18.
But the 20-year-old is in front, one game to love.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. Brian, can you put a strap in? Okay. Second game. Love all. Play. One love.
Well, can Shetty keep up the level he showed us in that first game? I mean, there wasn't a great deal between them, to be honest.
1-all.
Shetty just maybe had the greater subtlety, although I thought Yang had the greater weight of shot.
Service over, 2-1. Three, 1.
One thing is for sure, that Yang will have to cut out unforced errors. It didn't actually make that many in the first game, I don't think. He certainly frustrated Shetty at times. That's excellent judgment from the Indian.
5-1.
It's a longish first game when you consider that was the longest rally at 26 shots, but there's been some big gaps between the points, and also he had that injury kind of timeout as well, as Shetty nails that.
6-1. Service over.
Well, he needed something to
6.
stop the rot, and in the end it was a bit of good fortune, but he'll take anything he can get at the moment, Yang.
Service over, 7-2.
Just drifted wide.
Service over, 3-7.
We'll pick up that from Yang. Yang has shown some resilient defence at times. More good fortune, and Yang's right back in this now. But had his heart in his mouth when this hit the tape. And the Yang fan club in full voice again. That's absolutely phenomenal defence from Yang.
6-7.
Absolutely fantastic, that. Full stretch, and yet still having the control. Get that shuttle back. I'm absolutely convinced this is going 3 games. Something back in my mind is nagging at me. 7-2 at one stage. So 4 straight points for the Canadian.
Service fault called, too high.
That'll hurt.
Service over.
That will really hurt.
8-6.
Jörg Hupert's very experienced German official in the service judge's chair. And it's going to be challenged.
Brian Yang
by
challenges, called out.
Line judge saw it long. Let's find out how Hawkeye saw it. Long it was.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. 9-6. Play. Ten, 6.
That's a good shot, that. Good disguise from Shetty.
11-6
And he's got a
interval.
5-point lead at the mid-game break, having won the opener.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. Eleven, 6. Play.
So what has Yang got left? Well, if that's any gauge, plenty.
Service over. 7, 11. Please wait. Please wait. No mopping. Blood.
We got more blood, so it's going to be another visit from the medical staff, and if there's any blood on the court, they'll have to get rid of that. And it's no surprise, because Shetty has been throwing himself around. Well, they both have, actually.
Thierry? Now there's blood on court.
And he will keep doing it. It's kind of natural instinct. So it's very difficult for the medical staff, really, because you can't put a dressing on that's so big that it kind of inhibits a player's movement. Got to try and find a kind of a halfway house. Meanwhile, they've got to try and get the blood off the court as well before we can carry on. Here come the cleaning staff, so to speak. Various agents to get rid of that blood on the court.
12-8.
Well placed, very well placed.
13.
Yang's
8.
very quick around the court, but he couldn't do much about that. Umpire is being very lenient, although I think maybe he needs a new racket. I was going to say, they've had a lot of toweling breaks. And I think that's a new weapon for the Canadian.
13-8.
Yeah, it wasn't enough depth on that shot from Shetty. Made it very easy for Yang.
9-13.
Just a bit casual, wasn't it? Nowhere near deep enough. Late decision. And a challenge here from Shetty.
Called out.
Again, it was a very confident call from the line judge, so I think it would probably stand, especially because Shetty's a long way away from it, and the vast majority of these calls on the baseline don't get overturned. It's normally the sideline ones that have the bigger chance. And that's the way of it, although it was close-ish.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 10-13. Play.
Oh, yes. Nailed it.
11-13.
That was okay, although Yang wants to challenge, so maybe it wasn't okay, because he was very close to it, Brian Yang. And it was an immediate arm to the sky. He's only got the one challenge left, remember. And he decides to use it now. I think this might be close then, on all the available evidence. That was well in.
Challenge unsuccessful.
I think having
no challenges
seen that,
remaining.
now we'll be regretting using
Service
it.
over. 14-11. Play. Fifteen, 11.
You're disappointed with that, Yang. Scoreline the way it is, can't afford those errors. Nicely picked up by Shetty.
16-11. It's okay, play on.
Yeah, forced Zhang into the error
11.
And was right at the body of the Canadian. He could do nothing with it. That's two great pickups from Shetty. Three, not quite. Not quite.
12-17. No, it's okay. It's not bleeding. Can you show me? Okay. It's okay. It's not bleeding.
Well, the umpire seems happy.
Back on court.
He's being very lenient with these toweling breaks. Paul de Kuiper.
Change it. 12-17. Ayush?
Well, Yang did fantastically just to get that back, but
Service
he was in no
over.
man's land, and Shetty took full advantage.
12.
He's got to keep his concentration here and keep focused. 1 point at a time. 3 more needed. That was good. That was a big misjudgment,
Service
well inside
over.
the line from Yang.
13-18.
It's going to go wide.
Service over. 19-13.
And now 7 championship points
20 match
for
point,
the Indian.
13.
And wins it in style.
Game.
It's a great performance from Shetty. So mature for a 20-year-old. And he's had too much for Brian Yang here this afternoon. Very entertaining final. A few injury breaks, but Shetty has come through.
Match won by Ayush
And
Shetty.
his world ranking of 34
18,
is only going one way.
21-13.
Remember, he had that fantastic win yesterday over the world number 9 and the top seed here, Zhou Tianchen. And he's made it count with a victory today. And pick up a whole heap of ranking points as well for this victory, which he's won by a score of 21-18. 21-13, 46 minutes on court. Looks to have a really good all-round game. He's certainly got the physique as well, 6'5". What a way to win it. So, players are making their way to the presentation area. I think Yang appreciates he was beaten by the better man on the day. And of course, Yang has his home tournament coming up in Markham, Ontario next weekend. So we've been buoyed by the form that got him this far. But it's Ayush Shetty who takes the glory.
We would like to invite Emily Winkler, Director of Events for the Omaha Sports Commission, who will be presenting the awards for medals. Ms. Winkler will now present the medals and trophies to the players.
A first World Tour trophy
She will now present the flowers
for Ayush Shetty.
She will now present the prize money check to the players.
And the prize money, $18,000 for the winner, and there you see it, 9,120 for the runner-up. 7,000 ranking points as well, which will do Shetty a power of good. And almost 6,000 for Yang.
Let's give another round of applause to our men's singles champion of the 2025 YONEX US Open.
So, one more final to see, and it's potentially the most intriguing of the lot. 34-year-old Bai Wen-jung trying to win this event for the first time against the 16-year-old prodigy Tanvi Sharma of India. That's next. You are watching our continuous coverage of the 2025 US Open, and we have one match left to show you, and it's absolutely intriguing, this one. Women's singles final between Bai Wen-jung of the United States